I'm really proud of our ball club, the way we played today. And yesterday was a disappointing day for us. I felt like we just didn't have our mojo going, and it surprised all of us a little bit. And for us to turn right around today and play how we're used to playing with great enthusiasm and great energy and being aggressive, I just really pleased with that. I thought, in the first game we stole our bases, we were aggressive, we took advantage of opportunities, and then in the game against Texas, the same thing, just being aggressive and attacking. So Sam, of course, was terrific today, and as was Tori with several RBIs, I think 5 on the day. And I thought it was a great team win. Just all through the lineup, you saw kids stepping up and helping us win, and our dugout was phenomenal. Well, I just, when we're hitting, when we're playing with enthusiasm like we are, it allows me to not have to make a change so quickly. Whereas yesterday we didn't have that, and you feel like you got to make a change. And so the way I thought early on we had some good ABs, and we took some walks, and we felt like a different ball club to me. And so I felt more comfortable knowing that we've got a good plan here. And I also thought that we had a good plan against Davis. We learned from yesterday's failures, and we came out and really adapted, and I thought we did a nice job. And you can see in our history this season, we've done a good job with that. Think of the LSU series where Wall Jasper just hands it to us the first day, they throw her again the next day, and we knock her out of the game. And that's happened a few times where a pitcher's gotten us, and then they throw her again, and we come right back and just dominate. And so I was really pleased to see us, do that again. It's huge for us and huge for our program, because that kid is the future of our program. She has the potential to do what she did today on a consistent basis. And what's happened this year is the youngsters just trying to learn how to be consistent and trust. You hear her say that. If I will trust my teammates, that they'll make plays, and I won't worry about being so perfect and not making mistakes. And when she's on offensively, it just makes her a better pitcher, because she's not thinking about one thing, bogged down by not doing that one thing well. She's running on all cylinders. And I often use the quote, Teddy Roosevelt quote of, our doubts are our traitors. And that's Sam Shao at times. If she doubts herself, she works completely against herself. So I was just really pleased to see her grow up today, show some, I don't mean that in a bad way, I mean just show the maturity that she showed. And to me, she needs to put that in her back pocket and remember what she can do and how effective she can be. I knew absolutely we were going to start her in game 1 and game 2. There was no question in my mind. And I'm just really happy that she wanted the ball. And, she was surprised by the number of pitches, because the cool thing is she forgot about the third inning when she was in trouble and throwing all those pitches. And she rolled through those next 4 innings and was very efficient. And, I'm really proud of Sam. And I'm proud of the bottom of our order, too. Tori Vidales hasn't had an RBI since the Florida series. I mean, that's unheard of for her. And then Erica Russell in the bottom there doing what she did. You could see our team just get fired up by that. And then that last RBI from Keely Milligan, that was just put Sam over the top, just made her feel really comfortable going out in the 7th.
Yeah, I think I'm just feeling a lot more comfortable at the plate now, and try to limit movement and really just be explosive up the middle. And I feel like I hadn't been as comfortable as I could be in the past few games. And I think right now it's just, all or nothing. And, you got to step up now to make it happen, or else your season's over. So I think that's pretty much the drive for me, is that you got to step up. The team needs you, So I felt like that was my opportunity, and I had to take advantage of it. Even if I wasn't feeling comfortable today, I was going to try to make it happen somehow.
In a day, probably, but with pitching 2 games, it just kind of surprised me. In the first game, I did really well with my pitch count, and I was honestly surprised because it didn't feel like I threw that many pitches. I was just on a roll, and I could have kept going if I felt like it. Yeah, I knew that my body was getting kind of tired, and I knew that I had to really just focus on putting the ball on the plate and allowing them to, make the outs themselves. The batters had to make the outs, and just really trusting my defense and knowing that, they got my back 100%. It was a really cool feeling because I knew that first pitch, I knew that they were going to come up because I'd been chasing it all day. And so just getting that pitch down and low and being able to put it in play, and I was hoping that left fielder would not catch it because I knew that would be the end of that inning. So just seeing that ball, drop on the ground and knowing that there was so much speed on the bases that it cleared the bases, it put less pressure on me as a pitcher.
I think at that point we just knew that there was a lot of game left. It was really early in the game. I mean, a run's not going to kill you unless you're in the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th inning with base loaded or something, So knowing that we can go throughout the game and being such an offensive team, we're going to come back and score runs. So you can put 4 runs up on the board and we're going to score 5. That's just what we're here to do and what we've been taught to do. So I think us just coming out, swinging the bats, that run didn't really affect us at all. So I think we did a good job at controlling our emotions after that. It's not even necessarily about eliminating them. It's about us continuing. So I think it doesn't matter who we were going to play. We were here to play ULL, and I think we're here to beat ULL. And as soon as we get past ULL, we'll be happy. So we're getting to supers. You could put any team out there, and I'd be excited to beat them. A win is a win, and we're just ready to get to ULL.